Hi. Okay, my name is Tosinana Tui. Consider me your IT guide for non-techie people. I have actually just been interested in helping small businesses, and really, I found out over time that a lot of people have. I recently did a post, and I'm getting a lot of questions and around it. So the client I was actually referring to, right? She is actually into fish. She sells condiments like stockfish and oporoko and all the likes. So crayfish, right? So for soup ingredients, kind of. So she had actually bought a few bags, and she was struggling with getting into some former places she used to take it to in Lagos because of the what's it called, because of the lockdown and all that and COVID-19. So I spoke to her about some things I could put in place that would help her. And so she paid for actually to see how some of these things work. And in a space of like 3 5 days, she started getting a lot of orders, calls, and demands. And what I put in place were certain things like I'm listing, Google My Business, I got her verified. We created a landing page on GMB, on Google My Business actually, that would enable her to be seen. Okay, don't quote me, but I think that Google has this thing for websites that are or web pages that are created on Google My Business, right? So they actually, what they do is they rank you higher. So if you have many reviews, say 10 reviews, they start ranking you, and so people around your area kind of start seeing you pop up. People that are in your vicinity start seeing you. Oh, this person sells fish, or so address has fish, or so person has this kind of thing, and all that kind of thing. So that's actually what happened. So what we did was so markets around her house actually started seeing that she sells these things. So for some of those traders who couldn't go very far to their normal suppliers to buy dry fish and then maybe oporoko and all those kind of things, they came to her. So another thing again was the fact that she did the listing actually cost her to rate high, and then there were forms, there were email marketing put in place, and some affiliate marketing too a bit. But yeah, so all these things I did were actually to enable her to be seen more by more people. And so what I did was I also thought about which kind of people are most likely going to patronize her. Most likely wholesalers, market women, market men, and market people. So how do these people know that this woman has this thing? So we found out that word of mouth actually, but then some of these people actually, some of them actually, we started getting most of them to say, okay, this person has this thing, but you may need to do an order, simple, we created a simple form where very people are not very techy can actually just still use and make requests. And she showed like two, three, four of them how to just make a request anytime they need it, and or they could call. And the point is, before long, before in a space of like a week, she started getting orders from people around her house actually, and that was how she was able to get that amount of money and more. So basically if your business is not relating to food, there are other things you can actually do that would generate income for you. See, for example, you have a landing page, and then you actually create several things. You add like you do like what's called affiliate marketing, right? So on affiliate marketing, you have other links to other websites that are key, and then for example, you could even have links to food websites, and then people come to your sites and they're just looking, and then they see something they want to eat, and then they order for it and all that kind of thing. And so basically, in such scenarios, you find that those companies could pay you a commission for bringing customers for them, especially during this period. So it's about getting to sell for other people too, and getting paid or commission for selling for others. Well, there's some technicality to it which I won't explain right now, But then the cook of the matter is that your business has to thrive outside being your business has to thrive outside being on only social media. Yes, social media works. Facebook, Instagram, they work. Ads could work. But the truth is, Facebook, Instagram, they are gradually changing the narratives nowadays. Don't say I didn't tell you. I do a lot of social media management for some people, and I realized that the narratives, sometimes the hashtags, they could just shadow ban your hashtag for no reason, or they could just do certain things. The matrix is actually changing. The matrix is changing, and it's no longer static. So I'd rather have my business thrive online on several other platforms that have been there for years. See, for Google, I'd rather have myself rank high on Google, my business. I'd rather have myself be on the top search engine of the world than have don't mind. Yes, I'm a Google fan, but but then I think that Google has actually paid the price for a lot of things in the internet space. I think for the web, I think it's Google for the future, because they're going everywhere, cloud, everything, almost everywhere. They are AI, they Google is also. So, but that's not the point now. The point is that your business needs to thrive online, and how it can thrive is through certain mediums. I would like to show you, but if I show everybody here, I can bet that I will never. Okay, well, I can't say I will never be out of money, but then the point is that I would have to charge you, but then I will just give the highlights of some things that you need to be sure your business has is Google My Business. And you also have to have some listings. You also have to be sure that you have some security too for your business and verification online. How do people know that you are really genuine? Because now there are pages online you see on social media that you can't even tell if it's fake or real. Trust me. Yes, there are ways I know if it's fake, but I can't start explaining to everybody. But the point is, for the layman, you may not know. You may not know. And so there are things you could do, like whois.net. It's actually helpful too to find out, discover, the domain, whatever the hosting site for that page.